Hey everybody, Jeff here with Advisor Tech Partners, and we help RIAs build workflows, processes, and automations to help them scale. So today we're going to be focusing on an automation that every RIA using Wealthbox and Mailchimp should be using. We're going to teach you today on how to automatically add contacts into your Mailchimp account from Wealthbox. So when a contact is added to Wealthbox, they will automatically be added to Mailchimp. So a lot of RIAs use Mailchimp for their email marketing to send out their newsletters, updates, and whatnot. So it's very important that you're not leaving it to your team to manually add people to the Mailchimp. A better way to do this is through Zapier, connecting Wealthbox with Mailchimp, so no contacts are falling through the cracks and they are getting added to Mailchimp. So let's get started here. As you can see, I have 3 tabs open. I have Wealthbox, I have Zapier, and I have Mailchimp. So we're going to be creating this automation in Zapier. So we're going to go ahead, click Create, Zaps. So for organizational purposes, I always like to name my Zaps. So I'm going to rename this Wealthbox to Mailchimp. Great, so we renamed our Zap. Now we're going to add the trigger. So the trigger event, what's going to cause this automation to happen, is when a contact is added to Wealthbox. So the trigger, we're going to click on it and we're going to search for Wealthbox. Great. So we have Wealthbox added, and so we have to click a trigger event inside the menu here. The option that suits what we're doing here is going to be New Contact. So I am going to click on Continue, and it's going to search Wealthbox to test this trigger and look for a contact. I just made this contact in Wealthbox for mapping purposes. So when creating the automation, we're going to be using this contact's data to teach the automation on what to do. So here you can see it pulled up contact A. Let's check on it. Yes, this is the person's name. We have the first name, the last name, and here is the email. Perfect. We're going to go ahead and continue with selected record. The next step is to connect Mailchimp. So we're going to go ahead, type in Mailchimp and find it. So the action event is going to be add/update subscriber. And we're going to go ahead and select our account and continue. So we're going to add this to our Advisor Tech Partners list. The subscriber email, we're going to hit / and look for their email. So here's their email right here. We're going to want to make sure that they are subscribed. And then we're going to do / again to find their first name. We're going to / to find their last name. And then we're going to hit on continue. So now we've got this data matched over, and let's test the automation to see if it shoots over this new contact into Mailchimp. So let's test the step. It's going to take a couple seconds to test, and the test is finished. So we're going to go over to Mailchimp, and we're going to hit refresh. I'm on my contacts page. So as we can see, here is the email, here is the first name, here is the last name, and they are subscribed. So the automation worked. Awesome. And that is how to get contacts automatically added from Wealthbox to Mailchimp. So the last step here is to publish the Zap and test it out again to make sure that it works. So I'm going to hit on publish. So this automation is now live. And we're going to go back to Wealthbox and create a new contact. Let's add contact. We just added Joe Schmo, so now we're going to add Jane Schmo. I've added their email, and we're going to go down and click on add person. Remember, the automation is now on, it's published. So theoretically, when we click on add person, it should get this information into Mailchimp automatically without having to think about anything. So let's click on add person. After we've added person, we are going to go over to Mailchimp, and we are going to refresh the page to see what happened. There we go. Jane Schmo is here. So the automation is working. Congratulations. You now are able to automatically get contacts from Wealthbox to Mailchimp without having to worry about manually adding them, which can save you so many hours, save your team so many hours, and relieve that worry of wondering if contacts are getting the email marketing efforts. If your RIA is looking to scale and grow through workflows, processes, automations, please schedule an introductory meeting with Advisor Tech Partners in the link in the description. We'll go over all of the Advisor Tech that you're using right now and where we think you can improve. At Advisor Tech Partners, we love helping RIAs run their firm like McDonald's to create true processes, team member accountability. At the end of the day, better processes mean happier clients. Speaking of processes, also look at the link in the description for our Mastering Strategies to Avoid the RIA Disaster. This is an ebook that Matthew and I have put together to help you think of all the processes and workflows that need to happen for all of your onboarding meetings. So that's introductory call, discovery meeting, plan presentation, implementation meeting, and then all of your client servicing meetings, such as annual reviews, specialized planning meetings, check-in meetings, and so on. Each one of those meetings needs a workflow for tasks that need to happen prior to the meeting, the day of the meeting, and after the meeting. So your clients definitely deserve this, and be sure to get that guide. Once you get that guide, it will automatically add you to our Mailchimp, and we will be sending you Advisor Tech updates to help you and your team scale and grow. So thanks everybody for staying till the end, and we'll see you soon.